need to make that case with colleagues in government.
I understand. You did explain that earlier. I appreciate that. Can I ask now, particularly about the rail dispute? Now, I do support your philosophy of continuing to talk, and I'm heartened by the fact that the rail freight operating companies, the Scottish Government, the Welsh Government, and I think the open access train operating companies have all reached settlements with the rail unions. So it must be possible. It's not an impossible task to achieve a settlement, but they haven't placed preconditions in relation to ticket office closures or the acceptance of driver-only operated trains. Is there any prospect of continuing the talks to secure such a settlement if these preconditions are attached?
Well, I don't want to get too far into specific details, because I do think it's important that negotiations take place between the employers and the unions, and I think both sides accept that. On the overall stance, though, I do think it's important that this isn't just a dispute about pay. It is a dispute also about modernising the railway and having workforce reform. And as I said, in my opening statement, I think I captured, I do think in order for the railways to have a sustainable future, we do have to see reform in the way they operate. It isn't going to be sustainable for the taxpayer to continue to put in the sums it has put in without seeing that reform. It's the reform generates the savings that help fund the pay rise, and I think both of those things are part of the debate. But I think keeping talking is very valuable.
But Secretary said, I'm sure the trade unions appreciate that. And over a long period of time, the first job I ever had, I was a member of the NUI, even before my colleague Chris Lauder was a twinkle. I was a member of the railway.